Happening now, our Ryan Hedrick goes one-on-one with County Executive George Borrello on topics that you want to know about.
And I'm Dakota Hunter in the First Defense Weather Center. It's still chilly today. It's basically a rinse and repeat over the past couple days. But next week, big warm-up. How warm? I'll tell you about it coming.
And we talk Jamestown Jackal basketball. That's news now for Friday, March 23rd, 2018.
Live and on demand from the Chautauqua Audio Works studios in downtown Jamestown. This is your source for breaking news. WNY News Now.
And TGIF, welcome to News Now. It is Friday. Thank God for that. Will be a special show. We're going to kind of deviate away from the normal show. Michael Davenport of the Jamestown Jackals will join us in moments. George Borrello also on issues and topics important to this community. But first, we're going to try to seek some answers out from Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, standing by in the First Defense Weather Center. Dakota, what the heck is going on? And where is spring, man? Come on.
As I said during that open, it's a rinse and repeat over the past couple days. It is chilly once again, but there is a neon light at the end of the tunnel. If you caught that reference, brownie points to you. Let's go in there and take a look at it. We'll take a look at Lynx 1, and we'll take a look at the high-res Viper radar to start off with. And, of course, Viper is higher resolution, so you can see some of the lighter reflectivity of the raindrops or snow that is falling. That's actually being bounced off the radar beam. And there is a few lighter snow showers pretty much in the western portion of the county going out to Erie, PA. But the big question is this falling, and is it reaching the ground? I'm going to say no. The observation stations are not reporting anything of that. So I think this is probably what we call virga, where the snow is actually falling up at the cloud level, but it evaporates on the way down. So I don't think a lot of that's reaching the ground. So the forecast for today, it's going to be a rinse and repeat over the past couple of days, but there will be a chance for a light snow shower or flurry, otherwise partly to mostly cloudy skies and still cold, 31 to 35. We should be around 45 degrees this time of the year with a northwest wind of 7 to 12 miles per hour. And look at the sunset time of 7:33. The sunset continues to get later and the sunrise continues to get earlier, but spring will come our way next week. How warm will it get? Yes, I promise you. I will bet my professional career that spring will come our way next week. We'll talk about it in a couple of minutes, but first of all, we'll take just a quick break and we'll be right back.
WNY News Now is sponsored by Chautauqua Audio Works, 3335 South Roberts Road in Fredonia. More than a music store. Call 679-4333. Call now, 679-4333.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Everything's made fresh here. We love to be outside, and it's nice inside if it's raining, so we have a choice.
Locals and non-locals agree that the Main Landing is quickly becoming a destination.
It's just so casual, and just the food is amazing.
I love the hamburgers.
But I really like the tuna I had.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
It's tax time, so get to Express Bike and Auto in Jamestown for all of your vehicle needs. Service, inspection, vehicle sales, they do it all. For all of your automotive, motorcycle, and ATV service needs, Express Bike and Auto even offers financing. Your true one-stop vehicle shop is Express Bike and Auto in Jamestown. They're located at 1761 Foot Avenue Extension next to Quick Fill. Express Bike and Auto in Jamestown. Stop looking, start saving today.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
Welcome back to News Now. It is the special Friday edition. Joining us in a moment is County Executive George Borrello. I've known George for about 6 months now, and I have to say, out of the 2 or 3 county executives I've covered, Vince Horgan and Greg Edwards, George Borrello is probably the most transparent and forthcoming county executive that we've had in office, at least in my tenure here in Jamestown. I'm going to talk to Mr. Borrello about a multitude of things, including questionable prosecuting out of the county DA's office and potential impacts of that. And also the Comedy Center, the long-anticipated project is nearly finished. Also, we'll talk about George, 100 businesses in 100 days. That's where our conversation starts right now. This is a special edition of News Now, exclusively on Facebook Live and WNYNewsNow.com. A little bit of your journey with this?
Sure. You know, what's been great is that, first of all, we're getting a great reception. This has been truly energizing for me to visit all these businesses. And, you know, we've visited 91 so far. April 10th is day 100, so we're ahead of schedule. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, this is around day 81 or so. So we're ahead of schedule. And what has been eye-opening for me is that, you know, during a campaign and people talk about, you know, your job, you have to bring jobs here and you have to go out and you have to go to, you know, California or Kentucky or Italy, and you got to find a company and you got to bring them back to Chautauqua County and they have to have X amount of jobs. But the reality is, of all the businesses we've visited so far, nearly every single one of them has open positions that they can't fill. And that's because of having a qualified workforce. First and foremost, you have to have people that can pass a drug test and want to show up to work every day, and that's truly a challenge. Then beyond that, we have a huge gap in skilled trades. You know, right now, if I knew 30 people that were good welders, I could find them jobs today. CNC operators, truck drivers, millwrights workers, plumbers, welders, as I mentioned. You know, these are the trades that we've unfortunately attached a stigma to for the past generation or two, that if you go into that business, that somehow, you know, that's not the best thing for our children, when it truly is. And we have a serious issue there. But I will say this: out of the 91 businesses that I visited, virtually all of them say business is good. And in fact, in many cases, they're turning away business because they can't find people to man those machines, to drive those trucks, to keep their equipment running, so that they can produce more products and be much more prosperous. In any situation, it's about developing good relationships, and a big part of this is for us to have good relationships with the employers in our county. And we have visited an amazing cross-section of businesses, from our very biggest employers, like Cummins and Purina, to small startups at the incubator in Fredonia. And the whole idea is I want to have a good relationship with those so they feel comfortable to contact me and to contact the members of my team to talk about challenges that they might be facing, to bring us in as a partner. And it's very important. And, in my private sector career, one of the worst days in your life is when you realize that you're losing a customer, particularly a big customer. And the first thing you have to do is you have to ask yourselves, have I done everything that I could to have that good relationship? So this is very much my philosophy here, because I consider the businesses of Chautauqua County my customers as the county executive, and that's what we're trying to do, is develop good relationships. Well, I think that there are opportunities, particularly for JCC, to get into we'll call it a niche market, and that is to truly focus on the trades. And they are turning in that focus in that direction. They have a brand new program that they're launching now called AMP. It's the Advanced Manufacturing Project. And this is actually, I think, a very innovative plan, because what they're going to do is they're actually going to have students that are learning in the classroom but are also working in advanced manufacturing facilities in Chautauqua County. So out of the 5 days per week, 2 will be working in a plant, and 3 will be in an education setting. So I think it's a great innovative program, and I'm excited to hear that they're doing this. And now what we have to do is we have to start really recruiting our kids to want to pursue this, and showing them that advanced manufacturing is not the manufacturing of your grandfather's days. This is something where you literally, the factories I've been in, you could wear a white shirt to work every day, because what you're doing is truly operating computers and doing math and really solving complex problems for the customers that buy those products. It's truly a unique and I think very exciting time for manufacturing in the United States. We've been in contact with Walmart, who owns the building, and they have not made any decisions as to what they're going to do with it. We are actively pursuing ideas and situations for that building, and we would love to have the opportunity to be able to take that building over, in a sense, and be able to market it. We actually have some opportunities that I can't give you details on now, but as soon as we get the word, and we're going to continue to be the squeaky wheel with Walmart on that building, as soon as we get the word that we can do something with that building, or they're ready to put it on the market, we are going to move forward. Yeah, I don't have a handle on that number yet, and I'm not sure when we will. Ultimately, we want people to have confidence in our justice system here in Chautauqua County, and as I've said before, whatever I can do to assist the district attorney, the public defender, the sheriff's department, or any of our law enforcement officials throughout the county, I want to help. Because at the end of the day, part of being a prosperous community is being a safe community where people are confident in our justice system. I've known Jim Quattrone a long time. I think he's really a fantastic person. He's a man of faith, and he's been a great community organizer and a community contributor, as well as a longtime sheriff's deputy who's now retired. At the end of the day, no matter who is in that position of sheriff, it's my job as the county executive to pull people together, to make sure people are cooperating, communicating, that we are using our resources as efficiently as possible to advance all initiatives in the county, including law enforcement. So to me, it doesn't matter who it is. It is truly my role to work with whomever is in that position for the best to do what's best for the people of Chautauqua. I'm very excited about the Comedy Center. I've taken a couple of tours through there, and I will say this. Whenever a project of this magnitude comes along, we were given a presentation on this when I was chairman of the Planning and Economic Development Committee more than 2 years ago. And the plans that they described there seem so amazing, and to then walk through this facility and see that virtually everything that they promised us 2.5 years ago is actually coming to fruition is truly amazing. And I'm very excited about that. And this is not a museum. This is truly a transformational experience for people. It's going to be, at the quality of a Walt Disney World in the sense of the technology. So I'm very excited. I'm hopeful that people are going to embrace this, and we're going to see a lot of tourism and traffic, and it is going to be, I believe, another amazing gem for Chautauqua County. Yeah, I would like to say this, after visiting all these businesses and finding the amazing things that are produced here in Chautauqua County, and I mean everything from frozen French bread pizzas to Bunker Buster bombs are made right here in Chautauqua County. I am so proud to know about things that I didn't even know about after living here almost my whole life and being a legislator for 8 years. I am amazed at what comes out of Chautauqua County, and we need to be proud. We need to be proud of who we are. We need to be proud of the area that we live in, because we have a truly unique and beautiful place here in Chautauqua County. We have great people, and we do have good businesses. We do have jobs. So we need to have faith in ourselves first if we expect people to have faith in us also. So I encourage everyone in this county to really embrace the beautiful place and unique place that we live in, and have faith and confidence, and that in turn, that confidence will be shared with other people who want to move here, who want to operate a business here, who want to have a second home here, and I want everyone to be proud of Chautauqua County.
All right, thanks to George Borrello for the candidacy, the honesty, and it's not always easy to come and answer questions, nor is it easy for a reporter to get politicians in front of a camera to answer questions honestly, but we do appreciate his honesty and his availability. George Borrello talking about a multitude of things affecting Chautauqua County. Coming up in a few minutes, Jamestown Jackal star Michael Davenport joins us in studio to talk about the journey to the Jackals, the journey from St. Bonaventure to elsewhere, and all other things related to the community, our kids, and basketball. On the other side, more weather, and hopefully Dakota Hunter will have some good words, some good luck for us, or he will be dealt with immediately after the show. News Now continues. It is Friday, TGIF.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
I just love to be with the dogs, and I like to do them one at a time. They don't wait for 5 hours in my shop. We have full groom, which includes everything from A to Z, nails, of course brushing, any trimming that needs to be done. I do offer teeth brushing, which is a little extra. So if he takes me 2 hours, it's $40. If he takes me 3 hours, I still keep it down. As long as the dog comes back happy and not at the door, I'm happy.
WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at PhoneZoneShop.com. Now, your first defense forecast with Dakota Hunter.
I feel threatened. But then again, what do you expect when the boss is in the house? That's right. Anyway, let's go into the Sky Vision Camera Network. You're looking live at Chautauqua Lake, and boy, you can see the choppiness out on the water, and certainly can't wait to get out there and enjoy the lake this spring. It's 30 with a dew point of 23 and a northwest wind of 9. Let's take you to Erie. That is the camera that is overlooking the skyline of Erie down there. It's 34 with a dew point of 25, and one more stop. How about Warren? And this is on top of the Warren City Bank. You can see the traffic down there on the wonderful Hickory Street Bridge, and it's 35 over 26 with a northwest wind, with a northwest wind of 2. Now let's go on to the main graphics, and we'll take a look at Doppler vision to kick off this weather segment. You can see we are dry across much of our area. There's you right there, and it's basically clear out there. We got nothing going on. Now this batch of rain and snow out here in the Midwest is not going to reach us. That's the good news. I think it's going to be mainly dry, but there is a chance for a few lighter snow showers throughout the day, maybe just a few flurries. As we put the Buffalo NextRad on and zoom in, you can see not a whole lot showing up. There are a few little potato flakes that are showing up in the western portion of the county, but again, I really don't think those are kind of reaching the ground. Those might be just, just falling at the cloud level and then just evaporating on the way down. So again, nothing going on out there today, and I think that'll remain throughout the day. Maybe just a light flurry might come our way. HD News Now campus right outside of our studio here. You can see the overcast skies, and the flag on top of the Digital building is kind of flying a little bit straight. That gives you an indication of how strong the winds are. And currently out at the airport right now, it is, here it comes, it's 33 degrees, and we have a wind chill number of 25 when you combine it with that northwest wind of 10 miles per hour. And cloud cover. We're just socked in with the cloud cover today, but it might break apart just a little bit. We might lead to some partly cloudy skies throughout the day. Temperatures around the region, it's 28 in Olean down in the Allegheny River Valley. Also the same thing in Springville, 30 by the lake. At Dunkirk officially 32 at Erie at the airport there. We got a pair of 3s in Rochester and 34 over in Buffalo. So again, these are way off the mark. And again, all these arrows is the wind direction. So you can kind of see the direction the wind is coming from today. And a lot of this is a north wind. And of course, when we got wind coming in from Canada, that of course will keep us refrigerated, has been the case. Now, the temperature outlook over the next 7 days, you can see we're going to be right around 33 degrees for today, and then Saturday starts that uphill climb, and up we go, like the little yodely guy on The Price is Right. And yeah, we're going to be going up, and then by Wednesday, we should reach 56 degrees by Wednesday of next week. Yes, that's a surefire sign of spring. So help is on the way. So that's always the good news. But is it going to last? We'll see. Let's take a look at the weekend planning forecast. It is Friday. We're looking ahead to the weekend. Now, Saturday, partly to mostly sunny, but it will still be cold, 31 to 37, with a north wind. Again, that north wind continuing will keep us refrigerated. And then Sunday, sunshine aplenty, gorgeous sunshine. And the temperatures will be on the uphill climb, 35 to 40, with a northeast breeze of 8 to 14 miles per hour. So the weekend is looking dry. Now, let's take you through Future Scan. This is the HER model, or the high-res rapid refresh. You can see we don't have a whole lot of anything showing up on the model at this particular time frame. Now, as we advance the model forward, here comes a few lighter snow showers to snow flurries. Again, some of this may actually be a little bit farther northward, so do expect a light snow shower or snow flurry. So if you step out the door and you see a snow flurry and you wonder where the heck did that come from, remember Hunter was here telling you that. And so again, pretty much for tonight, partly to mostly cloudy skies for tonight. And here comes this. This is a band of lake effect coming off Lake Ontario. Again, winds driven out of the northwest out of Lake Ontario will drive maybe a light lake effect snow band, but again, I don't think that'll impact us. It looks like it's going to be north and then south of us, and you can see the snow kind of increases in coverage as we go throughout the night tonight. But again, I think for us down here, I think we'll be nice and dry throughout the night, so that's the good news. So to break down the forecast for you, 33 degrees at 2 o'clock will be a chance for a light snow shower or flurry, but I think cloudy to probably mostly cloudy. And then 34 degrees at 4 o'clock, just another cold afternoon. We should be in the 40s, this time of year. And then as we go to 8 o'clock, 26, the temperatures will drop throughout the night. We're going to end up in the teens once again for low temperatures. So yeah, just another chilly night. Zone by zone, town by town for tomorrow. And temperatures, we're going to be in the 30s all the live long day. And that's just going to be the story throughout the day. The temperatures are going to be in the lower 30s. And again, chance for, and again, I think it's going to be partly cloudy throughout the day. And then as we go eastward, we should be in the 40s this time of the year, but oh no. Next 7 days coming up, brought to you by Quick Solutions. And take a look at that little message I wrote on the forecast panels. Just hang on. Milder weather is coming. Yes, exactly. Milder weather is coming. We go full sunshine Sunday and Monday, and we begin a chance for a few rain showers Wednesday and Thursday. But oh goodness, that warm up is going to feel great. We will take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
First Defense Weather is sponsored by Quick Solutions of Jamestown. Count on Quick Solutions for printing, copying, mass mailings, and so much more. Part of your team. Learn more at QuickSolutionsUSA.com. That's QuickSolutionsUSA.com. You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
What matters to you matters to us. Every story, every day.
I sat down with the candidate following last night's meeting, an interview you will only see on WNY News Now.
Small, proud, and dedicated community that is shocked, angered, sad.
The old Dunkirk City School building has been remodeled and retrofitted with 21st century technology.
Feel demoralized in a sense by the power structure?
I don't really know. I mean, maybe, but there's just not a lot of information, I guess, to change some things, I suppose.
Chautauqua County Executive George Borrello is in the nation's capital right now, advocating for several water projects in the county.
This ban will ultimately lay down some more snow our way over the next 24 or so hours. Now, zooming the radar out.
WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
And welcome back to News Now. It is Friday evening. Yeah, I'm okay. Let me just reset all that. It's Friday afternoon. I wish it was Friday evening, and we are joined by Michael Davenport. Man, thanks for coming to the studio.
No problem.
This guy is tremendously talented. Has an awesome story to tell. We're going to get into a little bit of it, but first of all, how's the team?
Oh, the team is good. I think this is the best team that we've had in our 3-year tenure here in Jamestown. Excited. We've been winning a lot of games. Had a lot of good community feedback and stuff like that, both on the court and off the court, which is good. And, just looking to just continue, thriving, and continue moving forward.
You guys are building a heck of a fan base, and every game I've been to about 4 or 5 games this year. It's about 50 increase. Piece, so you get 300, 350. I mean, the stands were packed last time I went, almost 1,000 people there. Right. How does that feel? And is it easier to play ball in a gym that's full?
Yeah. Well, it kind of, it's not a lot of dead air.
Right.
It's kind of.
We know all about dead air around here.
It's kind of hard playing, when you don't, like in silence.
Right.
So it's nice that the community comes out. And they show love, and that's just a credit to, just the fact that, we're getting out and getting our faces shown to these people, rather it be our community outreach, rather if it be, speaking to kids, going to the Boys and Girls Club, YMCAs, mentoring groups and stuff like that. And
how is that when you're reaching these kids?
Oh, it's good. It kind of gives them, a role model, something where it's, not just necessarily they're just going to school and, looking for role models on TV and stuff like that. They're influenced by guys who are, looking to do something with their lives, and I think that, as far as, there's no telling what they're going through, in their households.
And it might be an escape from reality when you encounter them.
Exactly. And it's to where you actually get a chance to speak into their lives. They actually feel like, someone, cares about me, like I matter, and from that it's like, they want to support you just as much as you support them.
Right.
So getting out, telling their friends about the games, getting their families to come and stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of family interactions at our games to where, it's a family fun environment, you know, to where, you know, you can actually, like, you know, I've seen families break the ice with each other.
Nice.
You know, and actually, like, enjoy, you know, the game, and also enjoy each other's company as well. And then, like I said, that can spew over and just, you know, have that, you know, that wildfire effect in the household and stuff like that.
I wish we had 10 more minutes with Michael, because this is refreshing to have somebody, you know, one of the faces of the team come into the studio and talk just real talk with us. Integrity first is a motto that the Jackals not only put out there in terms of marketing, but you guys live by that. A lot of interaction. Is that almost as important as the basketball aspect?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like self-reflection. You know, it's kind of like, you know, like what am I doing? It's easy to do things when everyone's watching, you know, but it takes self-control, self-discipline, you know, to do things, you know, right all the time.
And you guys interact with the students at JCC as well, don't you?
Right. Well, you know, especially playing at JCC, you know, it's a lot of guys that are on the basketball team there, you know, and they kind of just, you know, when you go into junior college, it's kind of like, okay, like I'm here for 2 years, you know, and I'm trying to move on elsewhere, you know, so they're trying to further their careers and build a resume to move on and stuff like that. So from that, it's like they have a willingness to learn, a willingness to, you know, to listen. And
Were you part of the JCC fashion show?
No, I was not.
Oh, okay.
No, I wasn't.
I'm getting something in my ear. Andy, are you sure you're not trying to set me up here?
No, I wasn't part of no fashion show.
There were other players, though, I hear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. No one told me about that one. Man.
What does it take to get to the next level? Because you've been at the highest level of college basketball. How high of a level are those guys playing at?
Oh, man, it's a different animal, you know, and it takes a tremendous amount of talent along with skill.
Right, and
you know,
heart, too.
Yeah, and heart, exactly. To get yourself in a position to be seen.
Right.
You know, that's the thing, you know, with basketball, there's such a melting pot of players, you know, from all over the country, all over, you know, the city and statewide and stuff like that. So it's about more so like, what do, you know, that can help an organization, that can help a team thrive and, you know, and ultimately win.
So last week, UMBC, the 16th seed, beat Virginia.
Yeah.
Where were you when that happened? Were you watching that, and what were you thinking?
I was actually in the gym shooting free throws when I heard about that. So when I
Virginia should have been in the gym shooting free throws and making them.
Right. You know, but it just it shows that, you know, it doesn't really matter, you know, what school you go to.
Right.
You know, everyone has a scholarship at the end of the day, and it's all about playing the game. You know, like, yeah, like, you know, some schools are more profiled than others, you know, but like I said, once that ball goes up, that none of that matters.
Right.
You know, it's about who has the willingness to win, who's prepared more, you know, and, you know, who can outscore who.
Season finale tonight, and then the home finale tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
And then the season-ending finale
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
so what
back
can
to
we
back.
expect when we show up at the gym tonight?
Man, expect, you know, a resiliency, you know, a relentlessness. You know, we know how important, you know, these last two games are. You know, we've come together a lot. We've grown a lot as a team.
You sure have.
We've gotten better. And, you know, so I think, like, you know, see a better camaraderie, you know, and some exciting basketball.
Are you going to dunk on somebody tonight?
Well,
that's what I want to know.
that's my plan. You know, I've been icing these knees, you know, and doing a lot of stretching, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just a matter of just, you know, just if that opportunity presents itself, you know, then we'll go from there.
Now, I want to see some full, like, posterization tonight.
Oh, you want one of those? Okay. So we can see. I can talk to the fellas, you know, because I'm not the only one that can jump. You know, we got some other guys that can jump out the gym. Especially the big fella and Daniel and stuff like that. So we'll see, man. Hopefully we can make some things happen, get some highlights for you guys.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up with Michael Davenport. Thanks for coming in tonight.
No problem.
You can see these guys tonight at JCC. Game tip 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
All right,
yes,
7 o'clock.
Yes,
get there at 6:45 for all the festivities. Actually, 6:30. Get your seat, get some popcorn, get some food, and watch these guys dunk all over each other tonight. That's gonna be it for News Now. From Michael Davenport, Dakota Hunter, A.D. Simcoe, Justin Gould, Matt Hummel, and am I forgetting anybody else? Rory Polero. Yes, he might dunk on Dakota tonight.
Oh, wow.
Dakota's in the way. All right, take care. Have a great Friday. We'll talk to you on Monday.
All right, now.